GroomersTake, we took a week off and we did the good, the bad, and the ugly on Instagram. Hope people liked it, and if you don't have it on Instagram, well, you gotta find me on Instagram at GroomersTake. The good, Cam Akers right away, the guy who wasn't really fitting in anywhere at the start of the season, now he's taken over that job. And the Rams in general looking really good. Cam Akers last week, 29 carries, 171 yards, and the Rams on a 2-game win streak, 4-1 in their last 5. And they're looking to make that a 3-game win streak against the Jets next week, and you can expect that to happen. But the Rams are looking good right now. Big shout out to them. Stephon Diggs, without this guy, maybe the Bills still would have won over the Steelers. 10 receptions, 130 yards, and a touchdown. I got a 2-pack here for you. Jonathan Taylor and T.Y. Hilton. I mean, yeah, it was a bit of a blowout, but 20 carries for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor, and T.Y. Hilton, 586 and 2 touchdowns for himself. Bit of a runaway game, but still massive games for those guys. Devontae Adams, he's really good. This was a close game against the Lions, divisional game. You can see that happening. He gets 7 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown. And I'm pretty much saving the best for last. Lamar Jackson in last night's game. What a game it was. Absolutely fun to watch, but Lamar Jackson, only 163 passing yards. It hasn't really looked great passing the ball, actually. But 124 rush yards and 2 touchdowns, and the whole miraculous, he's coming back, because he had the cramps or whatever. But those are the good for this week. We got some shout-outs there. Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things. If you lost your fantasy matchup with Derrick Henry in your lineup, then the rest of your team had to have just taken a dump. Drew Lock, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns. That was a big day for him. And, of course, Travis Kelce, again, doing the things he does. 8 receptions, 136 yards, and a touchdown. That's going to wrap up the good because, man, we got to get into the bad. The bad. The Pittsburgh Steelers are staying there. It's not looking good at all. They clinched a playoff berth, but you're looking at one game if you continue to play the way you do. And I guess I couldn't say, the defense is fine, but what's the offense doing? Not much at all. Still dropping passes, and there is no sign of a run game, Steelers, so that's not looking good. Matt Ryan, you're a beauty and everything, but you threw 3 picks, and you threw a late pick. Late in the game, tie ball game, and you end up losing 2017 to the Chargers. You're in the bad column. And the Houston Texans, they played the Bears, and Houston's hurt, but I just expected more from them this season, and they've been pretty bad. Deshaun Watson might not put up with this too much longer. I don't know. We're going to have to get into the ugly here. The ugly. I'm just going to put it down as the final play of last night's incredible Monday Nighter. I think that was the game of the year. I watched a lot of football, and that's primetime, but that for primetime reasons, that's definitely the game of the year. So many implications on the line. Cleveland maybe catching the Steelers. That Baltimore winning kind of helps the Steelers in a way. And Baltimore needs to win out if they want to make the playoffs. So, incredible game, but the final play, if you had the Cleveland Browns at +3 and you're watching all of that happen and the laterals get more back and back to their own end zone and then the ball goes through, wow, what a mess. It's more in the ugly column because of the betting implications and not just the play. It's a show out there when you're trying to get that done, but that's all we have for the ugly. Sorry to all the people that had the Cleveland Browns at +3. Well, that's going to do it for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get back at you soon with some other sports news. Bye-bye.